left to follow. Only fragments in the smoke. Something underneath the silence starts to choke. Let it split, let it decay. Watch the colors drain away. No control, no release. Only pressure underneath. One pulse, one scar. We're not where we are. We ignite inside the severed night. Oh, fan circuits overload, burning through the cold. Nowhere less to go. Falling through the undertow. Watching every system blow. We don't wake up. We don't wake up. We don't wake up. Black horizon, empty glow. Everything was far below. Every memory corrupt. Like the world is folding up. You and I in broken frames. Speaking through distorted names. Every heartbeat disappears. Drowning in the mechanical field. Can you feel the structure crack? Like there's no way coming back. No escape, no disguise. Only static in our eyes. Every light begins to crawl down the walls. We light, we ignite inside the hollow light. Engines fading into dust. Nothing left to follow us. Only shadows drifting slow through the ruins of the globe. Daylight shimmer through the rain, washing color down the drain. Empty highways, hollow sound. Nowhere left to turn around. Black mirrors on the wall, watching shadows slowly crawl. Every signal cuts too deep into places we can't keep. There's a structure in the silence, like a warning underneath. Every breath becomes electric, sharp enough to bleed. No more heaven in the static, only ghosts inside the base. Every second turning violent, without a trace. Let it burn, let it spread like a siren in my head. No control, no relief, only pressure underneath. One spark, one scar, fading where we are. We ignite inside the dying light. Dancing through neon grids, lost inside the waves. Nothing here can be saved. Falling through the undertones, static deep inside my bones. We don't slow down, we don't slow down. We don't slow down. Let it crash, let it choke. Watch the skyline fill with smoke. No release, no retreat. Only pressure underneath. One spark, one break. Nothing left to say. We ignite inside the fractured night. Static like we emanates, running through my veins. Everything decays the same. Falling through the undertow, watching all the lights implode. We don't fade out. We don't fade out. Black waves crawling through the haze, corroding every memory. Every voice turns into noise, buried underneath debris. You and I in hollow frames, speaking through synthetic pain. Every heartbeat disappears into static, into fear. Can you feel the structure bend, like we're nearing the end? No escape, no return, only silence left to burn. Every light collapsing slow into the undertow. We ignite inside the silvered night. Engines hum beneath the sea, like forgotten entities. Only echoes drift along after everything is gone. Answering inside the breaking night. Ocean black with no return, only embers left to burn. Everything we try to be, lost in deep debris. Empty skyline losing height, folded into broken light. Ashy wind across the floor, like it's been this way before. Mirrors cracking without sound, as the world caved slowly down. Every color drains to none, underneath the dying sun. There's a stillness getting louder than the chaos ever was. Every heartbeat feels like surrender to dead are trying to speak. Heavy clouds erase the stars. Smoke still rising from the scars. Every shadow bends and sways in a slow electric case. There's a rhythm in the panic, like machinery in pain. Every signal sounds corrupted, running through the rain. No more heaven left above us, only static in the sky. We are drifting through the firelight, watching daylight die. Let it crack, let it spread. Feel the pressure in your head. No control, no retreat. Only terror underneath. One pulse, one grave. Nothing left to see. We ignite inside the dying light. Funeral frequency remains, echoing through veins. Everything decays the same. Falling through the undertow, where the final sirens glow. We don't wake up. We don't wake up. Locking angels line the street, buried underneath the heat. Every memory we lose to distorted residue. You and I in fractured frames, calling out forgotten names. Every heartbeat starts to slow as the cold winds blow. Can you feel the skyline split? Like the end of all of it. No escape, no disguise. Only static in our eyes. Every life begins to drift. We ignite inside the hollow sound. Ashes drift across the tide, carrying what never died. Only echoes stay awake. Red alarms against the rain, flickering through empty veins. Concrete lungs begin to choke underneath the poison smoke. Dead transmissions fill the air, like there's something watching there. Every shadow stretched and thin, pulling deeper from within. There's a current in the silence, like a warning, growing near. Every signal sounds infected, twisting into fear. No more shelter in the static, only fragments left to hold. We are drifting through the fallout, numb and cold. fall out far below. Let it stop, let it shake. Watch the ground begin to break. No control, no relief. Only pressure underneath. One pulse, one scar. Fading where we are. We ignite inside the stars hanging overhead, painting everything in red. Concrete oceans split apart like a fracture through the heart. Burning wires in the rain, static running through the veins. Every shadow starts to crawl across the crumbling walls. There's a sickness in the silence, growing louder than the storm. Every signal feels infected, twisting out of fire. No more shelter in the skyline, only smoke above the glow. We are drifting through the fallout, far below. Let it bend, let it break. Feel the whole foundation shake. No control, no relief, only pressure underneath. One pulse, one scar, fading where we are. We ignite inside the hollow dark. Gravity of ruins pulls deep into the north. Nothing left untouched at all. Drowning in the undertow. Where the final embers blow. We don't slow down. We don't slow down. Satellite ghost appear, leaving silence sharp and clear. Every memory reduced to a burned out residue. You and I in fraction frames, calling out forgotten names. Every heartbeat falls apart like collapsing stars. Can you feel it? Skyline gate, like a city, size great. No escape, no disguise, only static in eyes. Heavy light begins to drown, pulling heaven down. We ignite inside the poison sound. Black waves cover every chase, washing out the human face. Only echoes drift below where abandoned frequencies go. Watching Sounds unstable by the hour. No more meaning in a stare. Only fragments left to crawl. We are drifting through the ruins. After we don't fade out. Flying drones across the sky, watching every signal die, every memory reduced to corrupted residue. You and I in broken frames, calling out forgotten names. Every heartbeat sounds delayed, like a world replay. Can you feel the skyline split, like the end of all of it? No escape, no disguise, only stake in our eyes. Every life begins to choke, time to wait for smoke. We ignite inside the endless night. Ashes drifting through the sea, covered in what used to be. All the echoes travel far underneath collapsing stars. Gray skies pressing on the coast. City flickers like a ghost. Rain dissolving every line, blurring yours and blurring